is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's Ernie, Blerd without fear. Welcome back to the damn channel. So, look, man, I'm kind of feeling myself right now, man. I just got done reading The Batman Who Laughs, #1 by Scott Snyder and Jock. Yeah, I know, like, he just got the one name. He's like Seal or Madonna or Cher or Cisco. Yeah, anyway, neither here nor there. Whole point being, this book, oh my god, this is a 6-part mini-series that's going to be chronicling what the hell the Batman Who Laughs is up to. But before we get started, it only takes 2 clicks to become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers. Click. Click. A lot of people are probably asking, okay, how the hell is he still alive? Like, how did he survive the incursion of the dark multiverse? Well, we don't really get any answers in this book, but what I can tell you is that he has been under the lock and key of Lex Luthor pretty much since Dark Knight's Metal ended. Lex Luthor has been keeping the Batman Who Laughs as an ace in the hole in his war against the Justice League using the Legion of Doom. And I'm not going to get into any of those shenanigans right there because that's a whole laundry list of other things for another day. I'll probably talk about them when they become relevant at some point. The whole point being is, with this book, Batman, while tracking down some criminals through Gotham City, takes them down and discovers that they are transporting a pod that has the corpse of Bruce Wayne inside of it. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait a minute, Batman is opening up this pod. There's a corpse of his dead body in there. It's his body. It's exactly his. And it's pretty much everything down to the DNA. It is Bruce Wayne in all respects. But here's where things get really weird. And it's one of those things, you know, you start watching a lot of these superhero shows, like, you know, you watch like Arrow and Punisher and Daredevil. They all have started making this big deal about showing these guys the brutality, that crime fighting, the toll that it takes on their bodies. And this is where they kind of bring some of that back in on this book. Batman starts analyzing each and every one of this Bruce Wayne corpse's scars, and when it comes down to it, he's like, yes, I see the burns from Henry Ducard. He sees the laceration from Harvey Dent when he first became Two-Face. He sees every single scar that Batman has ever gotten, up to a certain point. And it's at that point he notices that the scars stop roughly about the time that Bane broke Batman's back. And this is where people are kind of starting to speculate that, you know, who was this Bruce Wayne? What Earth did he come from? Some people are saying that he came from Earth 16, which, if I'm not mistaken, is where the Grant Morrison story arc, the Multiversity story arc involving a Bruce Wayne who either died or retired from being Batman and was kind of left ambiguous as to which way that went. Some people are speculating that that is who this was. But at the end of the day, this is a Bruce Wayne. The Bruce Wayne sitting on this slab is a man who quit being Batman. He found happiness. Bruce can look at his face, seeing the laugh lines around his eyes and his mouth, seeing that this man genuinely found happiness. He even had a child just by looking at a tattoo, knowing because he wanted to name, if him and Selena actually did get married and have a child, he wanted to name that child May, you know, if they had a daughter. This helps Batman realize that he is back, that the Batman Who Laughs has returned. Also, speaking of returning, this has nothing to do with anything, but I just thought it was, you know, cute and funny, and it's one of those few times, you know, because in Batman books, Batman doesn't really crack jokes, at least not in a traditional sense. He just kind of says things that are inherently funny. But I love the fact that they talk about insurance in this book, yeah, how there should be Batman insurance, and Batman informs Alfred that, yes, there is Batman insurance. There are actual Batman insurance policies, which is funny when you also think about the fact you go back to Batman White Knight, and they talk about the Batman Devastation Fund, which was like a secret pool of money that they used to pay for all the damage that Batman caused across Gotham City, which that didn't have anything to do with anything, but I just thought it was funny because, you know, it has come up a few times in the last year or so. But what I thought was even more funny about it is when Batman reveals what they call those Batman insurance policies. They are called Dark Knight Returns.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
Anyways, the whole point of this is that, yes, the Batman Who Laughs has returned, and when he shows up, he did not come alone. Now, remember, when San Diego Comic-Con, you know, all those shenanigans were happening, we talked about the birth of a new Dark Knight that did not show up during Dark Knight's Metal. The Batman Who Laughs has a freaking sidekick, and his name, at least, we don't know if this is his actual name, but this is what the people in Gotham are calling him. They are calling him the Grim Knight. Now, at first, I was like, I thought of better names than the Grim Knight, but you know what? I'ma roll with it. But this is a Batman who looks exactly like Batman in every respect. He doesn't really dress any differently. The only difference is this guy carries around what I can only assume is a freaking lightsaber, and he also comes decked down to the nines with an assortment of assault rifles that would make the Punisher get a hard-on. This is a Batman who kills. This is a Batman who also wields a flamethrower and torches Victor Freeze behind bars. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to get to the Joker, and when he reaches him, the Joker is pretty much expecting him, thinking that this Grim Knight is about to kill him, but the thing is, the Grim Knight's not here to kill him. The Batman who laughs is the one who's actually here to do the deed. The Joker, he's sitting there trying to plead with him, trying to, you know, cut a deal, and this Batman who laughs does not give a fuck. He splits the Joker's wig with the sickle and chain and goes on about his merry day, and Batman realizes that yes, he is back. This is 100%, the shit has hit the fan. Dark Knight's metal levels of fuckery is about to go down again, and of all the worlds that the Batman who laughs has conquered and torn asunder, this Earth is the one he hasn't been able to take down. And of course, Batman breaks down all the minutia of the Batman who laughs to Jim Gordon, which it's all stuff if you read Dark Knight's Metal, you already know. You know that this is a Batman. This isn't just a Batman who, you know, happened to become the Joker. This is a Batman with all the training of Batman, with the mindset of Batman, with the tactical and strategic precision of Batman, who just happened to not give a damn about killing. No moral code, none of it. And it also goes back to the Batman Who Laughs one-shot, where we learn how he became the Joker, which it's this theory that Batman has always had, that inside the Joker, inside of his heart, is a powerful dose of Joker toxin. And if Joker were to die, that toxin would be released, and whoever killed him would become the next Joker, which is kind of a way to explain why Batman has never killed him. But here's the trick. We learned from Jim Gordon that the Joker that the Batman Who Laughs killed wasn't the real Joker. He was actually a stand-in, and the other Joker had gotten scot-free a while back. So it's no surprise when Batman gets back to the Batcave and discovers the Joker is trying to break into the Batcave. He tells Alfred to go ahead and turn off the protocols that would stop someone from entering the Batcave. And he lets the Joker in because you gotta remember from New 52, the Joker found a way into the Batcave via following Batman in, and you know, just kind of went from there. And from that moment forward, Joker has just kind of always known the way into the Batcave. It's just that Batman was smart enough to put some protocols in place to stop that from happening again. But when Joker shows up, he pulls a gun on Batman, and this is that moment you're like, oh my god, Joker is finally about to do it. He's finally cracked. He's about to put a bullet in Batman's skull cap. And when he draws down on him, he fires, and it's one of those moments, almost kind of reminds me of the Jigsaw movie, where the bullet backfires on him. The gun wasn't set to fire forward, it was meant to kill the person holding it. And when he fires, he puts a bullet in his own chest, pretty much in his own heart. And when he does so, Batman doesn't understand. He doesn't understand why the Joker is doing this. And the reason why is very simple. The Joker knows that Batman is not tough enough. He is not strong enough. He doesn't have the lack of morals that it takes to fight someone like the Batman Who Laughs. And what happens is that Joker sacrifices himself, releasing the Joker toxin inside of himself to infect Batman, to turn him into a Batman Who Laughs as well, because we all know that the only thing that can truly defeat a Batman Who Laughs is a Batman Who Laughs, because you gotta remember, the Batman Who Laughs is a Batman who always wins. Now, how that's going to work out, I have no idea. And how this is going to play in with a Grim Knight, I have no idea. But we do know for a fact that this Batman is becoming the Batman Who Laughs to face the Batman Who Laughs. And I mean, it's just, dude, it's insane. It's insane. I don't know, I really don't even know where it's going from here. I thought that this series was going to go a completely different direction. And this also makes more sense as to why the Batman Who Laughs is trying to kill the Joker, because he knows that this is the plan. He knows that the Joker is the only way that Batman can defeat him, is by becoming him. It's crazy, I know, it just makes no goddamn sense. It's very Scott Snyder writing. But I'm hoping that it turns out really well, because Scott Snyder's one of those writers, he can really kick a book off. I'm talking about, like, he can make a book so good, but he's not a third act guy. Like, he usually trips up in the third act, and that's what I'm kind of worried about. I think the first 4 issues of this book are going to be on fire. It'll probably be some of the best stuff out in comics right now. And then maybe issue 5 or 6, depending on how it all goes, that's where I think it can get a little squirrely. But hey, you never know. He could surprise me. But let me know what you think about the Batman Who Laughs #1, part 1 of 6. Sound off in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, Hulk smash that like button. And if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, make sure you click subscribe so you can become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers and tap that bell so you know when I post up. And if you want to become one of Earth's mightiest patrons as well, swing on over by patreon.com/blerdwithoutfear. And if you chuck in a buck, you can get some exclusive content. And if you don't want to become one of Earth's mightiest patrons, that's fine too. Hey, all I ask is that you like this video and share it with your friends. And who knows, maybe they'll become some of Earth's mightiest subscribers too. Anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and while you're here, go ahead and check out some of these other videos I got floating around here. But until next time, Plus Ultra!